So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading. This is going to be a look at what you don't expect to take place in the first half of April 2021. So let's get into it. If you're new here, welcome. If you want to see more of my readings, make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss a beat. Join the tribe, honey. And if you want to see daily horoscopes from me, feel free to follow me on Instagram or Twitter. My Instagram is Mystical Crystal Tarot. My Twitter as well is Mystical Crystal. So check that out. And if you want a personal, that information's always listed in the description. Okay. But let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, what are they not seeing coming in the near future? Okay. So let's go ahead and discuss this energy. So the first card that we have here, we have love. And right off the bat, during this time frame, of course, there's going to be matters of the heart that are prevalent. This may have a lot to do. Okay, for some of you, this is more talking about the family foundation you may have between the father or the mother of your child and how you guys may be trying to mend the relationship during this time frame for the sake of the family, especially if you guys have children, like more than one child with this person. You both may be thinking that for the sake of the dynamic of the family, it may be better to come together. And you may be having questions on whether or not that is a smart idea, especially if you couldn't necessarily trust them at one point. Excuse me. I also get this energy of you and a lover, regardless of if you guys have children or not, mending fences after being pretty stubborn. Okay. For my singles as well, you may be finding that a lot of your issues in terms of dating may stem from the family dynamic you may have had when you were younger. So if you didn't really see your mother with the best kind of guys or with the best kind of people, and you start dating and you start, dating people that are similar to the people that your parents may or your mother may have dated, then this may be more of a how do I put this into words? A karmic situation happening in your love life passed down throughout your family for some of you, especially like I said, if the dynamic in which your family was built upon was pretty toxic. Some of you could be attracting or paying attention to a lot of toxic relationships. Now, I also see this energy of you guys learning more and more about your personal powers. You guys may find that you're also more, I don't want to use the word attractive, but you're able to attract things. Like literally, when I say attractive, I mean like able to attract things to you, whether this is new opportunities, certain people. Like you're attracting things to you. This is like more money opportunities. Some of you are getting more into your magic as far as like learning new rituals. You guys may be also finding out that your family may have been into, doing magic and things like that. Now, another thing I'm kind of seeing with the enchantment card, some of you may be also realizing that you may have not necessarily been in love with someone. It may have been more of a lust situation where something about them may have had you very enamored, and the lust aspect may have confused you and made you think that it may have been love. Now, we also have the magic card, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is kind of piggybacking off of what I said earlier. Some of you are getting more into your magic, especially when it comes to manifestation. You could be getting an understanding of how herbs work in combination to each other. Some of you are getting into like gardening or like plants. You could be getting into plants, or you've been into plants. This is also growth. This is internal growth that you guys are undergoing, because we do have the plants that are literally coming out of her palm. So you guys are growing in terms of maturity level, as far as your understanding is concerned. And this is happening because you've gone through certain experiences that have made you mature a lot. Now, a lot of things that may happen around you may seem like magic because, like I said, you guys are going to have opportunities present itself for you guys to have a complete 180 happen. Whether this is in your love life, an opportunity presents itself, or in your finances, but nonetheless, there's going to be an opportunity to turn your situation completely around. We also have integrity. So you guys may be realizing that somebody doesn't have the best integrity, and that you may not need to be dealing with anybody who doesn't have a sense of integrity. Some of you also, the person you're dealing with may constantly put you in a position to where you're having to exert your energy and call them and apologize for things that you didn't necessarily do. Like you're the first person to always make a move or to mend the issues. And you could be pretty tired of that. Also, if you're going through any legal stuff right now, there's going to be a fair outcome in terms of what makes sense for both sides. Not necessarily a situation where one person's going to come out more favorable than the other. Especially if this has anything to do with like a custody battle. Now, I also see something here about an Aries specifically. You may be trying to take some sort of leap of faith in mending the issues or the connection. And for a little bit, the energy looks really steamy. But you guys may go on a periodic break from talking to each other, because this person may feel as if they need to figure out whether or not they're willing to move forward with this connection, or if they're just going to close themselves off. Because this person may be harboring onto old energy that may have taken place between you two. If this is a newer person, this person just may be extremely closed off for the sake of protecting themselves. I see you guys also taking a leap of faith in terms of another source of income, or at least trying to. There's something here that's inspiring you to take action, or there's an idea that you may have that you may actually take action on. Or again, you want to. Now, some of you will sit on this idea and you may not invest on it. Okay, because I see that too, where some of you are sitting on some sort of plan or idea and not really necessarily taking action on it. But understand, when it comes to anything in life, you have to take a risk, and you can't be someone who's too closed off to experiencing more and just okay with being in the position that you're in now. Because if you don't let anything in, not only are you, keeping yourself from progressing and moving forward, but you're also losing at the same time, because you're not opening up to new possibilities. I also see you guys trying to save money. You may have went through a moment where spending may have been more impulsive, and this is you guys trying to be more cautious in the way you spend your money. But I'm going to stop right here. This was just an overview. Nothing too crazy was in this reading. I hope that you took something from this video. If you did, feel free to thumbs it up. Feel free to subscribe. Also, if you would like a personal session, that information is always listed in the description. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye.